The Benny Hill Show, 1955 to 1968, was a groundbreaking British comedy series that launched the careers of many unforgettable performers. Decades later, we take a closer look at the stars behind the laughs, their lives, legacies, and where the journey took them after the spotlight. Some continued to shine, some stepped away, and others are fondly remembered. Join us as we revisit the cast, then and now. Patricia Hayes, born on December 22, 1909, in Camberwell, London, England. She joined The Benny Hill Show in 1957, playing various roles at the age of 48. Patricia was a versatile and deeply respected actress, bringing warmth, eccentricity, and impeccable timing to every performance. Her career began in radio and stage, eventually spanning film and television, where she earned acclaim for dramatic roles as well. One of her most celebrated performances was in Edna, the Inebriate Woman, which earned her a BAFTA. Patricia Hayes passed away on September 19, 1998, at the age of 88, in Surrey, England. Though the cause of death was not disclosed, she left behind a legacy as one of Britain's finest character actresses.
It's stolen her milk! What a bloody cheat! We don't want your milk, missus. I wouldn't drink your milk for one. I don't really look at things in that way. I think that it is a marvellous show, and I'm very, very lucky to have a good part in it, and I'm supported by lots of other very gifted.
Benny Hill, born on January 21st, 1924, in Southampton, Hampshire, England. He portrayed himself as the host in The Benny Hill Show, beginning in 1955, at the age of 31. Benny was a comedic genius known for his quick wit, slapstick humour, and musical parodies. Prior to his television success, he worked various jobs, including milkman and stagehand, before discovering his passion for performance. Hill became a British television icon, beloved for his unique style that blended old-school vaudeville with cheeky modern satire. Tragically, he passed away on April 20th, 1992, at the age of 68 from coronary thrombosis. He died alone in his flat in Teddington, and his death wasn't discovered until days later, marking a quietly sombre end to a lively career.
Oh, gorgeous. But you've never gone there, have you, to work? You don't really like the live stuff, do you, or do you?
I don't do live stuff, or very seldom, no. I prefer...
June Whitfield, born on November 11th, 1925, in Streatham, London, England. She performed various roles in The Benny Hill Show in 1961, when she was 36 years old. A true icon of British television, June had impeccable comedic timing and a gift for playing both straight and eccentric characters. She was already known for her work in radio and early TV before appearing with Benny Hill. Her later career included starring roles in Terry and June and Absolutely Fabulous, where she played Edina's hilariously disapproving mother. June Whitfield passed away on December 29, 2018, in London, England, at the age of 93. She died peacefully of natural causes and was widely celebrated as a national treasure of British comedy.
On-Sec British Legion, Earl's Court Branch, Treasurer of the Darts Team and the Outings Committee.
I only want the name.
We're going to Margate this year by boat, if there's any young nurses like yourself.
The OBE. Prince Charles gave me a CBE, and now Prince Charles again. I gather Her Majesty is gone north.
Lionel Blair, born on December 12th, 1928, in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. He appeared as himself and as a guest performer in The Benny Hill Show in 1961 at the age of 33. A multi-talented entertainer, Lionel was known for his exceptional skills as a dancer, choreographer, and television personality. Having moved to Britain at a young age, he built a vibrant career on stage and screen, frequently appearing on variety shows and panel programs such as Give Us a Clue. His dynamic presence and energy made him a standout in any performance. Lionel Blair passed away on November 4th, 2021 in Banstead, Surrey, England at the age of 92. He died peacefully of natural causes, leaving behind a legacy of style, movement and charisma in British entertainment.
So you're doing all 3 shows?
Yes.
Looking forward to the Benidorm Palace?
Yes, I'm doing them all. And I've been associated with Simply Ballroom for about 3-4 years now.
Vivian Martin, born on December 28, 1930 in England. She appeared in various roles in the Benny Hill Show in 1961 at the age of 31. With her refined stage presence and natural comedic timing, Vivian brought charm and poise to the sketches she performed in. She later became known for her work in British drama and television, including roles in Tenko and Map and Lucia, where she displayed her versatility as both a comedic and dramatic actress. Vivian Martin passed away on January 22, 2023, at the age of 92. Her death marked the end of a long and respected career in British entertainment, and she is remembered for her grace and dedication to the craft of acting.
With the custard tarts again, hadn't you, Mrs. Flack?
Crummy things.
I happen to like custard tarts.
No, I mean I thought it would be tidier to put all the crummy things...
Boring though, it's something, it's a waste of my time, I can't do it. I think I'd rather just stand at a bus stop than go to the cinema.
Susan Clark, born on March 8, 1943, in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. She performed in various roles in the Benny Hill Show in 1965, when she was 22 years old. Known for her poise, intelligence and striking screen presence, Susan later moved into film and American television, starring in movies such as Coogan's Bluff and Night Moves. She is perhaps most widely recognised for her role as Catherine Papadopoulos in the hit sitcom Webster, where she also acted alongside her real-life husband, Alex Karras. As of 2025, Susan Clark is 82 years old and lives a private life, remembered fondly for her strength, versatility and elegance both on and off screen.
On the radio, telling her what to do, telling her exactly how to do it.
Pardon me.
It'll be worse than it. Because the young people is not like the old people. They can't take it.
They don't have the intestinal for it.
Patula Clark, born on November 15, 1932, in Epsom, Surrey, England. She appeared as herself on the Benny Hill Show in 1957 at the age of 25. Already a well-established singer and actress by then, Patula brought star power and musical brilliance to the programme. Known globally for hits like Downtown and Don't Sleep in the Subway, she was a leading figure in the British invasion and had a successful career in both Europe and the United States. Alongside her music, she also appeared in films and musicals, showcasing her wide-ranging talents. As of 2025, Patula Clark is 92 years old and continues to be celebrated as one of Britain's greatest musical icons, with a career spanning over 8 decades.
And it says, you'll never grow old and you'll never grow poor if you look to the rainbow beyond the next moor.
That's a lovely legend.
Hi.
And run around in the mountains and sing all the time, and I sang in the choir in chapel. And that's how I started, but in fact
Bob Todd, born on December 15, 1922, in Faversham, Kent, England. He joined the Benny Hill Show in 1968, performing various roles at the age of 46. With his towering stature, deadpan expression, and impeccable comic delivery, Bob became one of the most iconic supporting cast members of the show. A master of physical comedy, he often played bumbling authority figures, straight-faced foil characters, or unsuspecting victims of Hill's antics. He was a key part of the show's golden era, contributing to its slapstick brilliance. Bob Todd passed away on October 21, 1992, in Sussex, England, at the age of 69. The cause of death was cancer. He remains a beloved figure in the history of British sketch comedy.
Packet of crisps, please. Certainly, sir. There is your pint of bitter, and there is your packet of crisps. You are mocking me. You are
a very wonderful person, but not necessarily in that order.
I see. Barry Cryer, that's what...
I've known him longer than I care to remember, and I only met him last week.
Doris Hair, born on March 1st, 1905, in Bargoed, Glamorgan, Wales. She appeared in various roles in The Benny Hill Show in 1965 at the age of 60. A veteran of the stage, Doris had already built an impressive career in variety theatre and radio before transitioning into television. She became widely beloved for her role as Mrs. Butler in the sitcom On the Buses, where her comedic talent shone through. Doris Hair passed away on May 30th, 2000 in Suffolk, England at the age of 95. She died of natural causes and is remembered as one of Britain's most enduring comedic actresses, with a career that spanned nearly 8 decades.
Do with it? Oh, I know the signs, bath every day. Only 2 helpings of pudding last night. She must be caught in. Mum, I've only been divorced. And when she got nervous, her lip used to go up like this. And she'd be sitting there doing, and she used to do this terrible thing and say...
Pat Ashton, born on February 28, 1931, in Hull, Yorkshire, England. She appeared in various roles in The Benny Hill Show in 1965 at the age of 34. Pat was known for her vibrant personality and strong comedic timing, often playing cheeky or sassy characters that brought laughter and energy to each sketch. She later became recognised for roles in shows like On the Buses, EastEnders and The Lovers. Her working-class charm and authenticity made her a relatable and beloved face on British television. Pat Ashton passed away on June 23, 2013 in the UK at the age of 82. Though the cause of death was not publicly announced, she is fondly remembered for her enduring presence in British comedy and drama.
Oh, look, come on, love. Don't sulk. I said I never took it.
What do you mean, sulking?
I told her straight out we could manage now.
I lived on North Stradbroke Island with my husband, and I was very fortunate in joining the Stradbroke Island art group.
Trisha Noble, born on February 3rd, 1944, in Marrickville, New South Wales, Australia. She performed as a guest on The Benny Hill Show in 1966 when she was 22 years old. Starting her career as a pop singer under the name Patsy Noble, she later transitioned into acting, bringing grace and glamour to her performances. After gaining popularity in Australia and the UK, Trisha moved to the United States, where she appeared in television series and films, including The Mary Tyler Moore Show and Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, where she played Padme Amidala's mother. Trisha Noble passed away on January 23, 2021, in Sydney, Australia, at the age of 76, following a long illness. She is remembered for her elegance, talent, and contributions to both music and screen.
My God, what was that?
That was a time gun that goes off every hour. You forgot to shut that off again.
Jenny Lee Wright, born on February 21st, 1947, in London, England. She took on various roles in The Benny Hill Show in 1968, when she was just 21 years old. Starting her career as a dancer, Jenny transitioned into acting with charm, energy, and a natural comedic sensibility. Her expressive performance style made her a fan favourite in Hill's sketches. Outside of television, she also worked as a Foley artist in film, contributing to sound effects for major productions later in her career. As of 2025, Jenny Lee Wright is 78 years old and living a private life, having retired from the entertainment industry after many years of diverse creative work. Jeremy Hawke, born on May 20th, 1918, in Johannesburg, South Africa. He appeared as himself and in various comedic roles in The Benny Hill Show in 1955, when he was 37 years old. Known for his tall stature and distinguished presence, Hawke often played the straight man to Hill's antics, lending a refined counterbalance to the show's more outrageous sketches. Before television, he had built a strong foundation in theatre and radio, and later became a recognisable face in commercials and panel shows. Jeremy Hawke passed away on January 15, 2002, in Reading, Berkshire, England, at the age of 83. The cause of death was not publicly reported, but he is remembered as a calm and steady presence in British comedy.
It seems there's only one particular kind of film that is continually successful in making money.
You're absolutely right, Vernon. Sex films.
No.
Ronnie Broady, born on November 6, 1918, in Bristol, England. He appeared in various roles and parts in The Benny Hill Show in 1958 at the age of 40. Known for his stocky build and expressive face, Ronnie was a gifted comic character actor who brought energy and humour to every sketch. Before his time with Hill, he had a solid background in stage and screen acting, often cast in supporting comedic roles across British cinema and television. Over the years, Broady became a familiar face in many classic comedies, including The Goon Show and Are You Being Served? Ronnie Broady passed away on May 8, 1991, in Broadstairs, Kent, England, at the age of 72. The cause of death was not made public, but his contributions to British comedy remain well remembered. Tony Simpson, born on July 10, 1906, in London, England. He appeared in various roles in The Benny Hill Show in 1958 at the age of 52. A character actor with a sharp comedic sense, Tony often played quirky or bumbling characters, and his expressive features made him a perfect fit for Hill's fast-paced sketches. With a career that spanned film, television and stage, he became a familiar supporting actor in British comedy throughout the mid-20th century. Tony Simpson passed away on March 30, 1983, in Westminster, London, at the age of 76. Though the cause of death was not made public, he is fondly remembered for his long-standing dedication to the craft of comedy.
I'm Shawk, the gardener.
And what is it you do?
I'm the gardener.
And why didn't you say that to me in the first place?
I did.
Look, don't try to be funny with me, monsieur.
Robert Nicholls, born on July 20, 1924, in Oakland, California, USA. He appeared in various roles in The Benny Hill Show in 1961, at the age of 37. A versatile American character actor, Robert brought a sharp comedic edge and transatlantic charm to his appearances on British television. Before joining Benny Hill, he had a diverse career in theatre, film and television in both the United States and the UK. He later appeared in numerous films and TV shows, including Superman 3 and The Witches. Robert Nicholls passed away on March 21, 2013, in Occidental, California, at the age of 88. The cause of death was natural causes, and he is remembered for his long and flexible acting career across continents.
I have plans for a pleasant and instructive afternoon.
I don't want to carp or criticize in any way, but what about those teeth? Are they going to stay in your face all day?
Peter Bayliss, born on June 27, 1922, in Kingston upon Thames, Surrey, England. He performed in various roles in The Benny Hill Show in 1965, at the age of 43. A seasoned character actor with a rich voice and commanding presence, Peter was known for bringing flair and theatricality to both stage and screen. His career included work with the Royal Shakespeare Company, as well as roles in films like From Russia with Love and Darling. Peter Bayliss passed away on July 29, 2002, in London, England, at the age of 80. Though the cause of death was not publicly disclosed, he left behind a legacy of vibrant, character-driven performances across genres.
Why aren't you wearing your vampire costume, Helga?
Because I'm leaving. I don't like it here.
Students.
Get someone else.
Dusty Springfield, born on April 16th, 1939, in West Hampstead, London, England. She appeared as herself as a musical guest on The Benny Hill Show in 1961 at the age of 22. With her soulful voice, dramatic eyes, and blonde beehive, Dusty became one of the most iconic female singers of the 1960s. Known for hits like Son of a Preacher Man and You Don't Have to Say You Love Me, she was a pioneer in blending pop with soul and R&B. Despite public success, she struggled with personal challenges throughout her life. Dusty Springfield passed away on March 2nd, 1999, in Henley-on-Thames, Oxfordshire, England, at the age of 59, after a battle with breast cancer. Her voice and legacy continue to influence artists worldwide.
You were right there at the beginning of when rock was invented. You were there when rock was young.
Christ. That's a good start, Clive.
Well, you were, weren't you?
Stanley Meadows, born on July 14th, 1931, in London, England. He appeared in various roles in The Benny Hill Show in 1961 at the age of 30. Known for his tough guy look and solid acting skills, Stanley often portrayed policemen, gangsters, or authority figures in both comedic and dramatic settings. In addition to his work with Benny Hill, he became recognised for his roles in British crime films and TV dramas such as Get Carter and The Sweeney. As of 2025, Stanley Meadows is 93 years old and has retired from acting, living a quiet life after a career that added grit and realism to many classic British productions.
This takes me back. Your old man was a barber, wasn't he, Rosie? Ah.
Elaine Taylor, born on October 17th, 1943, in Hemel Hempstead, Hertfordshire, England. She appeared in various roles in The Benny Hill Show in 1965 at the age of 22. A graceful actress with a charming screen presence, Elaine brought both beauty and wit to her comedic roles. She later gained recognition for her appearances in British comedies such as Casino Royale, 1967, and The Anniversary. Outside of her acting career, she was known as the wife of acclaimed actor Christopher Plummer, with whom she shared a long and private marriage. As of 2025, Elaine Taylor is 81 years old and has retired from acting, living quietly and remaining admired for her elegance and contributions to classic British cinema.
Please, don't take any chances.
Oh, it'll be all right. Officially, I'm completely reformed. But now...
Who is your favourite character from The Benny Hill Show? How do you feel knowing that some cast members are no longer with us? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated. We appreciate your support and are glad to have you as part of our community.